Well, good afternoon, folks. Coach here on Hockey 605. We're glad we have you on board live with us today from the Thunderdome in beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota. We're here for the last game of the Rendezvous at Rushmore tournament between the Casper Oilers in their black uniforms and the Rushmore Thunder in their white. This is game number 16 that we brought out to you live on Hockey 605. In goal for the Thunder, Alex Robin.
The two hockey fans, let's play some hockey.
And Peyton Wetzel for the Oilers. And off we go. Early shot, that's touched out of there. Oh, that's Hobby in goal. I thought Robin was going to be in goal for the Thunder. That's Matt Hobby. Rushmore blessed with some really good goaltenders. Heredia coming forward. He stays with it. Heredia is one of those kind of guys who just gets on a play and just stays with it. Jacob Lindblom launches one into the corner. And a big pile up there near the Casper goal. Casper coming out. They get it up to Zykes. But then Rushmore played across the back. They missed that pass to Delbo. Kraska sends it around the back there for Casper. But here comes Delbo. He gets it over to Lindblom. Lindblom kicks it out back. Bender coming forward here. He's got Ryan Nolan coming into the slot there. Casper dodged a bullet there. There's several Rushmore Thunder players there as the puck floated through. Rifle shot comes in there by Waltus. And Casper get it up. A shot there that's deflected out by Hobby. That was nice longer on that. Hobby steps out, sets it up. And we're going to have a stoppage here. Wetzel tips that out of there. Puck gets behind Kauth. But that's going to be icing. I want to remind you folks, we have all the games here from the tournament on high definition video for the weekend. You can get a DVD, MP4 file. Under our new team sharing program, we can get these videos in the hands of all these kids for sometimes even less than $4 per game per player. And we're a firm believer that these kids all ought to have videos of their games. And that's why we're doing this. Click on the video tab. Let us know what you're thinking about and we can get you fixed up. Hobby steps out, stops that from careening off the boards. Heredia skates forward hard. He's got Ferdinand on the other side. Ferdinand loads up, but that puck swatted to the far side. Peter Wright fires. That comes off the base of the goal. Cal sends it back behind. He's got Lindblom there. Lindblom sends it back to Nolan. He sends it across to Cal and back to Peter Wright. Back to Cal. Cal fires and another shot. Peter Wright takes another opportunity. Wow! Swatted out of there. Great defending there for Casper. I think that was Solko who saved that one off the line. Oh, a backside slapper. Zyke sent in a great looking pass to the backside and kept out of there by Hobby.
Good job.
Brown fires and Hobby on that one. Folks, do me a favor, as long as we have you on the internet here, go find the Facebook page, Get On Hockey 605. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're supporting. We're having a lot of fun there, and we hope you'll be part of it. Sunby comes forward. He had Ryan Nolan coming through, and they just narrowly missed that pass. Great pace of the game here this afternoon at the Thunderdome. Gary taken down from behind. Play continues. Sunby comes in from behind. He flips it down behind. Casper trying to come out here. That puck does come up to Waltus. And now into the middle of the neutral zone. Nice pass over to Peter Wright coming down the right side. Casper ended up with it. Ferdinand with the puck now. Back behind the Casper goal. He flops it in there. Peter Wright touches it out of the air with his hand. And Wetzel down on top of that one. And we'll face it off up here in front of us. Anderson touches it inside. He had Drew Roan coming. Thunder maybe not quite as well organized as they'd like to be here early in the game. Nice pass back there by Heredia. And Casper do enough once more to keep the Thunder out. That one makes it through. Hobby sets it up there for Nesset. He comes out the far side to Delvaux, but sent back in behind the Thunder goal. And that one comes in, and Hobby gets control of it. Apparently the Packers and Vikings are playing right now because I'm on the list of a bunch of people who are trash talking back and forth on my text on my phone. I keep looking there for updates from Carol down in the control center. Cordova sends it forward, and Hobby on top of that one. I won't repeat any of it, folks, because we have a G-rated program here. Ryan Nolan in there, facing off against Spiegelberg. Could have been a dangerous puck floating through there for Casper. They were a little short-handed in front of the goal. That shot comes in high. That comes back to Good. He sends one in. That's high. That's deflected up and out of play. Way up and out of play. Up on the upper deck back there. Didn't even hit the net. Every once in a while at the Iceplex, we have to dodge a puck that comes out of play. Like I tell people, I have to engage my cat-like reflexes every once in a while. Peter right on the far side. He comes over near side here to Ferdinand. Ferdinand's going to skate forward. He gets nailed by Zykes from behind. Boys are trying to dig it out there. That comes out there to Praska. He sends it on around, and Miller sends it forward. Thunder trying to keep him in here. Zykes in there battling in the neutral zone, and the Thunder with the puck now. That gets through. Zykes all the way back to clean that one up for Casper. Waltus, and he gets it over to Stewart. Stewart goes to the middle. He gets it over to Peter Wright. Peter Wright has Lindblom to his left. Lindblom loaded up. That shot comes in, goes wide to the left. That's Blake House. And Brown coming forward. He's met there by Cal. Lindblom shows up. He sends it on down the line here. And the puck comes back to Lindblom. He tries to blast it in there. That runs into an Oiler or two. Puck up to Delval. That gets away on him. Brown going to try to bring it out. He sends it back the other direction. Ryan Nolan closes in on that. We're working with Braun back there. And another stop there by Peyton Wetzel. 15:58 left here in the first period. Christensen in the corner for the Rush, or for the Thunder. Rush. Centered puck. Roan had some room in front of him, and for some reason he pulled up there and slowed down. And Ryan Nolan just a centimeter or two outside there. Peter Wright going after the puck on the far side, but Solko steps in there. No icing on that one. Peter Wright skates forward. He's going to launch one. Wetzel deflects that up. They had Ferdinand lined up. He tried a one-timer there. Got deflected on the way in. That one's sent back in by Stewart. And Cadwell trying to get it out of there for Casper. 14:29 left here in the first. We're at zeros, 6 shots apiece. Flex puts it in the middle to Edwards. The puck kind of floated up there into the middle of the slot. Cal puts it in behind. Delval will come up on it, send it back the other direction. Lindblom battling in the corner. Kalf bangs it off the near board. Lindblom's going to come forward with it. Miller bumps into him as he comes in. That goes back around. Nesset sends it into the corner. And that one's shoveled forward. Nesset after that for the Thunder. Zakes shows up and pays the price there. Dalval sends it forward. Ryan Nolan after it hard into the corner. Comes out to Brown. That was quite a dangerous moment there as the puck got knocked away and went through the crease. Ryan and Nolan will have the puck back behind the goal. He was looking for Sunby. Thunder play it around back. That shot comes in, deflected out of there by Wetzel. And Peyton Wetzel down on that one. 12:31 left here in the first. It's halfway through this period already. Heredia with the puck. He runs into Cadwell back there. Dominic Christensen in the slot wanting the puck, but they can't get it to him. Casper doing a pretty good job coming forward in an organized manner. Stewart gets it out here to Ferdinand. He's going to come forward. He gets harassed there by Anderson. Solka with the puck, looking for a way out. He was looking to connect with Christie there in the middle. But that puck runs on through. 11:17 left here in the first. Cordova coming down the near side. Cadwell slaps one in. Hobby reaches out, sets it up. Cadwell sends another one in. She had a couple players offside there. They had to pull out of the action. Braun's going to skate forward. He goes down in a heat. Going through the neutral zone with a couple Casper players. Kalf Sends it up the side to Delvo. Delvo skating forward. He has Sunby on the near side. Sunby in the corner. That's set back behind by Spiegelberg. Sunby looking to go across. He's got Bender over there. Bender sends it on up. A couple of Casper players in the corner. Brown trying to come out. Nolan had him cut off there. And the clock just ticked under 10. That'll be icing. Still tangled up a 0 here in the first period. Sunby takes one that goes wide left. Zakes with the puck coming through the neutral zone, makes a great move back. He fired. That got a little bit exciting there. Edwards gets a forward. It's going to go back behind the goal. Pass goes back to Praska. Lakes turns. He flips one in. And we've got a stoppage here. Hobby had that handled easily. 8:33 left in the first period now. Still 0-0. Okay, here we go. Heredia. That's deflected up and out of play. Want to give a big shout out to all our friends here at Rushmore Thunder for the fantastic hospitality they've shown us this weekend. It's been such an enjoyable tournament for us. Being with a lot of our old friends and a few new ones too. Thanks for all the TLC, Rushmore. We really appreciate it. Heredia trying to get a piece of that. Peter Wright was there. And Ferdinand. Maybe we'd call those guys the triangle of evil. At least in Casper's mind. But they do enough. They keep them out. Peter right in there fighting around again. He's gonna get a goal if he keeps digging around in there. He's in the right position all the time. Roan coming forward. He fires. That was a good shot. Hobby had to deflect that out. It came in hard and low. Now here comes Heredia forward. He drops it off for Ferdinand. Ferdinand goes to his left. He shoots. That goes wide left. Puck comes up to Christie. Stewart defending him. Brown with the puck now for Casper. Heredia. Kauth now. He's got a man coming from behind. Kauth launches. And that's covered there by Peyton Wetzel. .656 left here. Puck skips down the ice. Hobby steps out, bangs it off the far board. A shot comes in. That comes into the right. Hobby quickly back in position after stepping out there. Solko sends it into the corner. He has Spiegelberg there. That shot comes in and deflected out of there by Hobby. Great cross-ice pass. Braun sends it around behind. He had Lindblom coming for that from the other direction. And the puck in the corner. Nice swanger there for Casper. And the Thunder get it out. Nice pass across to Braun. And Lindblom comes by. That's knocked back into the Thunder zone. Hobby steps out and sets it up for Kauf. Miller on the chase here for Casper. Nice pass across there, but that came off Bender's stick. And now Casper threatening. Deldo sends it back behind. He's got Bender coming hard from this direction. Miller moving the puck forward for Casper. That pass across deflected. And now Christensen's coming forward. The puck slipped off his stick, but Ryan Nolan got a piece of it. He sent it on in, and that's covered there by Wetzel. Under 5 minutes left here in this first period. Opportunity there. And I'll tell you what, that got pretty western there. And Peyton Wetzel once again getting the job done. Peter Wright fires. Wetzel saves that again and down on it. 4.5 left here in the first. Christie sends it forward. That runs into Stewart back there. Brown keeps it going across the back. But there's Heredia knocking it back further into the Oilers zone. Stewart again with the puck. He wanted to kind of go diagonal toward the corner, but that was blocked. Great anticipation on defending there. I didn't see which Thunder player it was, but perfect positioning and perfect anticipation as that puck came in to the top of the crease. Stewart sends it long. That'll be icing with 3:15 left. Thunder now doubling the Oilers in shots. And Peyton Wetzel getting plenty of work here today in goal for the Oilers. Here comes Jacob Lindblom. He goes off to his right. Nice piece of work there by Jacob Lindblom. That guy gets something in his head and he just gets it done. 3:02 left. That puts the Thunder up 1-0 here over Casper.
The Rushmore Thunder goal scored by number 39, Jacob Lindblom. Assist number 9, Dominic Christensen. That's Lindblom from Christensen.
Lindblom, that pass intercepted by Cordova. Ness it into the corner. He gets it to Cal. Cal sends it back the other direction. Brown late to that. And Cal tries to set it up. Cordova sends it back around behind. Ness trying to get it up the side. Cal finds Braun on the far side. Braun sends it down in the corner. Christensen on it. That comes in and Wetzel on top of it. Gary sends it in. Oh, a great centering pass. Nobody there at the moment to pick that up. Miller flips one in there. That goes wide to the left. Flipped in there by Zykes and intercepted on the way. Edwards drops it back. That's picked off on the way through by Sundby. He puts it back behind. He has Ryan Nolan coming from the near side. Nolan comes back into the slot. And a battle in the corner there. Bender and Sundby trying to keep it in. And the Oilers move it out. Zykes flying down the far side. He sends one through. That goes wide to the left. Solka fighting against Ferdinand back here. Ferdinand's pressure wins it for him. Peter Wright fires. And yet another save by the man in black, Peyton Wetzel. It's under a minute left here in the first period. Boy, time has just flown by here.
1 minute remaining, 1 minute remaining.
Ferdinand sends that in. It goes wide to the right. Peter Wright with the puck. He had Ferdinand in the middle, couldn't get it to him. And that puck up and out of play. "41 seconds left here." Rome lets that one get by, but centers up. And Peter Wright with a nice pullback there. He fires, and Peter Wright greens it. Nice looking goal. That was an exciting looking goal there by Brian Peter Wright. I think that was Peter Wright anyway. We'll get the official announcement here. 21 seconds left in the period. Quite a...
At the 21-second mark, that's a Rushmore Thunder goal scored by number 18, Brian Peter Wright.
Peter Wright is credited with that goal. Great looking shot. He's been sniffing around that goal all day. You know, it was inevitable that he was going to get one. Dalvo coming forward, finding some resistance, but Lindblom showed up. He sends it back to Nessett. And that buzzer goes off just at the perfect time to keep that thing out of there for Casper. So there we have it. The first period ends.
Good first half of hockey there.
And the Rushmore Thunder leading 2-0 off goals by Lindblom and Peter Wright. Well, folks, we're going to go silent here real quick and watch them clean the ice. Go around and visit with some of our hockey family here at the Thunderdome before this thing gets away on us. So we'll be back as soon as that ice is clean. We're going to finish this one off here. We'll see you back in a few minutes.
Casper out there. This is the last half of the weekend tournament. Let's hear you.
Yes, let's hear us. And we're off here, folks. Second half commencing. Casper Oilers and the Rushmore Thunder. Thunder leading 2-0. Edwards sends in an early one. Hobby on that as it goes to the left. Heredia fires, that deflects up off the glass behind. Peterite turns, sends it back to Kauth. He fires, and Wetzel down on that one. Been a great weekend here in Rapid City, full of good hockey with an international flair with the Canadian teams coming to visit. Gary skates around. Now Lindblom's streaking down the far side. He gets back behind him. He's back behind the goal. I'll tell you, that guy's got a different way of thinking when he's coming at a goal. Kind of like a Pavlovian dog, you know, he's salivating when he's got ice in front of him. Brown slapped one in. That kind of ricocheted off good and went up in the air. Hobby makes a dive out and gets on top of it. Dangerous moment there put on by the Oilers. Ryan Nolan smashing in there trying to get something through. Puck goes back to Stewart and he brings it back over here to Waltz. Bender trying to get it up the side. Casper gathers it in. Cadwell missed that. Sunby comes flying in there. Cadwell gets it up the side here to a nice swanger, but back to the Thunder in their end. Ryan Nolan skating hard into the corner. He's joined there by Bender. Got a lot of youth in this Rushmore team and a few vets. That one comes in hard and fast, but Hobby ready for it. Sykes with the puck back in the corner. He gets it, turns. He wanted to dish. He didn't really have room to take a shot. But Thunder did a great job of getting back there and covering their bases that time. .22 left here in the game. Good turns into the action. They get it on the near side to Peterite. He sends it in behind. Christensen on the other side to pick that up. Sykes get it to Edwards. And that comes off the backboard. Christensen trying to get his bearings on that puck, and he got an awakening there by Edwards. Blake sends it in, and a quick slapper there, saved by Hobby. That was Dylan Anderson with that. Good. Sets it up. Delvo. Lindblom on his tail. Delvo drops it off. And Lindblom digs it out of there. He's going to fight down the side. He cuts inside. Broken stick. Waltus skates around back. He's going to come forward here. Touches over to Delvo. Delvo banged into the boards there by Spiegelberg. Ron trying to get something going, but Roan skated by. And a shot. Ron goes left. Cordova fires, and that comes into Hobby. Well, if these guys were coming to the Sioux Falls area, I'd recommend to get over to one of our great advertisers, Hockey Headquarters, or Play It Again Sports to replace that broken stick. Bender fires. And Wetzel keeps him out. Sometimes it looks like those saves are as much for self-protection as anything else. Bender really had some pace on that shot. Ryan Nolan sends it forward. Bender coming forward here. Miller scoots over there, sends it around behind. Ryan Nolan slaps one in. That's blocked there by Miller. Miller knocked off the puck there by Nesset. Solko. Buck sends it across the back. Legs fires. That goes wide left. Narrowly. Heredia coming forward with that one. Nice pass inside to Edwards. He's harassed by several Thunder players. Ferdinand in the battle down here in front of us. That pops out to Edwards, but Peter Wright comes by, picks it up. He's harassed there by Zykes. Zykes really an active guy. He's a 200-foot player there, that guy. Gary sends it across. Nesset's gonna, or pardon me, that's good. He's gonna skate forward with it. And it'll be an offside call. Brown sends it in the middle. He had Roan there. He couldn't make that one stick. Delbo drops it out to Lindblom. Here he comes. He's burning in there. He pulls up, pulls back, drops it back. He fires. And Jacob Lindblom a great left-handed wrister from out here about the face-off mark. Somehow he gets that past Wetzel. Lindblom with his second goal of the day. There was 16:44 left here in the game. Thunder go up 3-0. Solko fires. That went by Edwards, who was lined up there in the slot. And Ryan Nolan, he said that when drifting through, he had Bender on this side, just wasn't quite close enough to get a tap in on it. Cal sends it back behind. He's got Bender back there. Solko and Bender fighting over the puck. That thing comes out, hits the back of the goal. Cal. And that pops out to Bender. But Spiegelberg got a touch on it. Neiswager sends it in, and Cal picks that up. He comes out this side to Bender. Miller there to swat it away as it comes off Bender's stick. Nice move there by Sundby. He just doesn't get enough of it to make a good pass out of it. That floats out there and Miller hits it in. Hobby catches it, puts it back in play. Great looking pass inside to Nolan. Now over to Sundby. Nolan's covering the right side. Just barely didn't connect on that one. Edwards fires. Hobby brings that off his right forearm. Gary goes across to Good. Great pass as Heredia skates by. He's taken off the puck there by Brown. Big hit in the corner. Peterite comes out with it. He had Gary, but Zykes took that off him. Hobby steps out there and sends it around himself. Ferdinand on the other side having a little bit of trouble there getting it past Anderson. But here comes Heredia. He had Braun coming. But we got a whistle. Anderson heading into the penalty box, and Ferdinand as well for the Thunder. 13:54 left in this one. Thunder up 3-0.
A coincidental penalty on Casper, coincidental tripping, and number 12, nothing.
Waltus sends it in. It gets rejected. Another shot comes in there from the backside. That goes wide left. There's pace on that one. Lindblom sends it back over to Braun. Christie touches it back to Spiegelberg. That's blocked there. Lindblom picks it up. He launches. And Wetzel on down on top of that. Lindblom coming in hard just in case that thing ricocheted out of there. South. Puck kind of came off his stick there for a second. He touches it back over to the far side. He's got Christensen there. They come over to Bender on the near side. He was looking for Nolan coming through there. Nolan in a battle back in the corner. Cal sends it back around. He's got Bender on this side. That makes it past him. He comes out to get it though. Nolan, he was looking for Bender coming through the slot. Nessett intercepted. Puck comes up and along the near boards. And Hobby steps out. That'll be an icing call. 11:49 left here in the game. And the Thunder are leading 3-0 on the strength of one Brian Petterite goal and 2 goals by Jacob Lindblom. Who just less than a year ago was playing Bantam hockey for Rushmore. Zakes, he hit one good, but Tanner Good gets his hand in front of it. Well, actually, he gets his hand in front of his face where the puck was headed. Heredia coming down the near side. He has Soko with him. Soko got the puck. He sent it on around, but Heredia catches up with it. Good touches it back in. And here comes Casper. Nice wraparound attempt there by Soko. Lindblom sends it out to Delbo and joins the party. Puck knocked away. And Jacob Lindblom gets another one, but boy, he pays the price for that. That is a true 200-foot play. We saw him just moments before he scored that goal back behind his own goal, digging that out.
Rushmore 30 goals, scored number 39, Jacob Lindblom. Assist number 4, Sam Delbo. That's Lindblom from Delbo, and a hat trick for Lindblom.
Miller coming forward, he fires, and Hobby gloves that one. 10-17 left here in the game, and the Thunder up 4-0 based on hat trick by Jacob Lindblom and a great goal from Brian Petterite. Braun gonna skate up the far side. That thing kind of floats into the crease, and Peyton Wetzel there get on top of it. Ryan Nolan wants to come forward there. We got a stoppage. .952 left in this contest. Nolan steps in there with Spiegelberg. Another one of those Thunder players who less than a year ago was playing Bantam hockey. Bender. He comes forward. Puck kind of gets away from him. But Sundby shows up. Melee in front of the goal there, but it comes out. Brown looking to make a nice move inside, but he's foiled there by Nesset. 4-on-2 now. Sundby drops it off to Bender. Bender sends a great pass in the middle. That narrowly misses. That one ricochets out. Ryan Nolan picks that up as it comes into the neutral zone. He sends it back behind. Wetzel steps out, sets it up, and Rushmore change out the whole side. Good skates after it. He's got Gary with him. And Christie pressuring. Nice pass up there to Ferdinand. He comes across. He got Peter right on the near side here. Heredia back behind, chasing around back there. He comes back out and gets into the neutral zone. Now it's going to be icing with 8:06 left here in the game. Gary fires. Wetzel rejects it. Long one out. Hobby decides just to get on top of that one. He had a lot of traffic heading his way at a high rate of speed. Ron hammered into the wall. Waltus sends it on across. He's got Christensen there. He fires. That goes wide to the right. Spiegelberg sends it forward. He had Christie there. Oilers still on it, but they send it across to Stewart. He sends it forward. Roan will go after it here for the Oilers with Christensen applying the pressure. Puck comes out to Miller, and it's up and into the net and out of play. Sundby, his shot blocked as it comes in. That one goes back around behind. Kauth tries to get it up along the board. That's blocked. He breaks his stick.
Did we give a trainer to the Rushmore Thunder bench? Thank you, appreciate it.
Wetzel steps out, tries to set up. He's got a lot of pressure coming there in the form of Sundby and Bender. Brown sends it back this direction. And Bender runs that down. He gets it over to Nolan. Nolan looking for Sundby. That doesn't connect. Ferdinand steps in there, sends it back into the Oilers zone. Heredia coming in. He takes a little pop along the far boards. Puck comes all the way out here. Gary gets it. He fires. That goes wide right. Good on the other side. He sends it back behind Peter right back there. He's going to come on out with it. Big circle around. He gets it over to Good. Good's going to launch one. Narrowly misses that one. Here comes Zykes. He sends that one in there. Hobby says no. And a big pass up to Peter right. He slapped one in. That goes just barely above the crossbar, looked like. I mean, it was going so fast I couldn't see it, but I'm just imagining. Some of these guys, they need to put some tracer material on the puck so you can see see where it's going. Lindblom trying for his fourth. And we'll see Niswanger, pardon me, escorted into the penalty box. 4:44 left here in the game. Hyman ticking away on the Oilers. They've been able to mount some attack, but between Hobby and good defending,
2 minutes interference.
they haven't been able to get anything. Thunder power play here. Lindblom turns, flips it on down the line there. He tries to get it back to Spiegelberg and does. He brings it across to Christensen. Christensen slaps it in behind. Delvo wants to center it. Christensen almost ran up on that. Ryan Nolan sends it over to Stewart. Stewart back here to Waltus. Christensen. He launches one in. That just goes narrowly wide, to the right. Nolan wants to go inside. That bounced off Spiegelberg. Nolan goes across. Good sends one in. That goes to the left. Ryan Nolan skating around behind against Brown back there. Bender shows up, digs it out. He wants to shovel it back in as he goes down. Good fires. And Wetzel on top of that one for the Oilers. .302 left in this one. And the Thunder leading 4-0. Peter Wright with the puck. He gets it back out at the point. Kind of loses the handle there momentarily.
Casper Oilers, full strength.
Oilers full strength now. Good pokes it around to Peter Wright on the near side. Peter Wright floats one down the side. And here's the race. Whacked away there by Christie. Hobby out, sends it on around the other direction. He finds Ferdinand on the other side, but Christie there too. Good dumps it off to this side. Miller got a touch on it. Hobby with the nice misdirection there on that save. Edwards was there and he wanted a piece of it. Hobby sent the puck back the direction it came. Keeping Miller out of there. Miller sends another one in. Hobby deflects that off his stick. It's up and into the net, out of play. .156 left here in this affair. Kauf cuts back, sends it up the side. Jacob Lindblom sends it in the middle to Christensen. Christensen skating against two. He launches one. That comes in just to the left. Just missing the corner there. Lakes skating hard up top. That's poked away there from Edwards. Delval trying to connect there with Kauf as he came forward. That came off Cal's stick, but he gets back to it, sends it back behind. Roan on it now for Casper. They're going to organize and come out.
1 minute remaining in the game.
1 minute left in this one. Ryan Nolan picks that pass up. He gets it inside to Sundby. Sundby's coming forward. He's got Bender with him on his right. Brown skates to the middle. He's got Bender chasing him in there. Here comes Sundby putting pressure on. Stewart tries to send it in. That's intercepted. Brown slaps one in. That comes off Sundby. Long one out. 17 seconds left. And that's going to do it. Rushmore Thunder winning this one 4-0 in a very convincing performance. Well, we got some more thank yous to send out, especially to you folks who joined us all weekend on the live stream.
Special thank you to
Really want to thank all the folks at Rushmore Thunder and the people out here at the Thunderdome.
Great game.
For just a tremendous hospitality all weekend long. We'll go home feeling pretty spoiled after this.
Training staff at the rink all weekend. Again, Hockey 605, thank you very much, and all the tournament volunteers. Great job.
So folks, we're going to pop out of here. I hope we'll see you at a rink sometime real soon.
Also,
if we do, come up and say hi. Thanks again for hanging with Hockey 605 Live. We'll see you at a rink real soon.